Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
Welcome to North Carolina Weekend. I'm Deborah Holt-Noel. It has been said that laughter is the best medicine, and there is no better place to get your weekly dose of humor than at the Dirty South Improv Comedy Theater in Carrboro. From live improv, stand-up, workshops, and more, DSI has your prescription for fun and laughter.
Yo, welcome to the DSI Comedy Theater!
I started improv in high school, and it was just like an itch that I had that I've never been able to scratch.
That is until the Dirty South Improv Comedy Theater opened in Carrboro in 2005. Since then, more than 800 people have scratched that itch through workshops and classes offered at DSI.
We have a comedy training center, and I really take that seriously, that we're a training center as opposed to a community center. And what that means is that we really have a cumulative course of study as opposed to being a venue that offers a lot of disparate classes. The DSI Comedy Theater really has created a community not only for people who enjoy watching comedy, but also a community for people who enjoy learning comedy.
I was bored and I thought, hey, why not? I signed up and it's been a blast. I've been hooked ever since. It's thinking on your feet. It's also a lot of listening skills because you have to be really aware and in the moment when you're listening to the people on stage with you.
Comedy to me is a way to connect to other people. Our classes are all based in a philosophy of improv called yes and, which is the simple idea of listening and agreement and heightening that idea. With this idea, we say not only can you do this on stage and create comedy, but you can also do it in life.
A lot of people in their adult life say no a lot of times. We tend to hesitate, we tend to not go in one direction or the other. And the big thing with improv is just yes-anding, saying yes to stuff, doing stuff, not being afraid, like getting outside of ourselves, going beyond what maybe we're hesitant to do. And you can apply that to anything.
When we teach people to improvise, we're really teaching them to communicate as effectively as possible in the moment, on the spot. So that's why our classes are appropriate for people who want to perform, for people who just want to be better relationship partners, for people that want to be leaders or managers or corporate sales executives, because we're teaching you skills that you can apply to any personal interaction.
But it's also a venue for watching live comedy that's accessible and affordable.
All of our shows are $10 or less. In fact, we have even some $5 and some free shows here at the theater. Mr. Diplomat, we perform for free every Friday at 9:30, and it's the flagship show here at DSI. It involves special guests. We bring up sometimes local celebrities, musicians, other artists to speak and tell monologues, stories, real anecdotes from their life, and we improvise inspired by those.
I said I like Mazda because I like the letter Z. It's like my favourite letter in the alphabet. Sometimes when I go home at night, I think about my father. I cry myself to sleep while I'm counting me Zs.
There are shows featuring sketch comedy, stand-up, and a variety of improv styles.
The core of what we do, performance-wise, is improvisation. So the great thing about that is that week after week, night after night, every show you see here is never the same as it was the time you came before.
In 2001, before the DSI Theater opened, Zach Ward began the North Carolina Comedy Arts Festival, which has grown into the largest comedy festival of its kind in the nation.
We're showcasing improv, sketch comedy, stand-up comedy, and we're also highlighting digital video and film, which has been really exciting for us to be able to look at all of these ways in which comedy can sort of surface and reach the public. For the local community, the North Carolina Comedy Arts Festival is a huge economic boom because we bring in over 500 comedians here to this town. When people come out to DSI, I hope that they have a blast, really get to escape their everyday life and laugh for a little bit. And I'm really excited to provide that for the people in our town.
It's fun. That's really what I'm into it for, and I like hearing the crowd laugh. It's a great time when you're on stage.
Or in the audience.
It's that itch. People get it. It's like an improv cold, you know? It's contagious.
And you can catch it here at the DSI Comedy Theater.
For information about workshops, upcoming shows, and the North Carolina Comedy Arts Festival, which runs from February 2nd through the 20th in Carrboro and Chapel Hill, go online to dsicomedy.com.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.